Anyway, okay. So what we're gonna do is we are ranking all Marvel's MCU movies from E to S. So S is gonna be the highest one, right? So S is in terms of the best movie, and E is in terms of you shouldn't watch this. You shouldn't show this to your children one day. Like, no one should see this. The only people that should watch this is the people that made the movie. So we're gonna rank them from S to E, and yeah. So first off, let's start like in order of whether the movies came out, right? So first movie that came out was Iron Man. So Iron Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just want to count quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 3. Okay. So the first movie that came out in this whole franchise was Iron Man. So Iron Man was the first movie to come out. I remember Iron Man 1. It's like it started so cool. Like Robert Downey Jr. played Tony Stark so brilliantly. Like, I can't deny there was some really good like scenes just with him in it, and like the whole storyline. One thing about it which I didn't like was just the end fight. But out of like everything about the movie, right? One thing about the movie that was dope was just like everything. And for that, I don't think it's the best of best movies. Personally, in my opinion, I won't even rewatch it. Like, if I see it on TV, I'll rewatch it. But I won't personally like pick it up to play. I think it's really a good movie. One of the best origins. But in my opinion, it's either a B or A. I'll put it in B for now. Not to waste any time. Okay, the next movie that came up was Hulk. Now I remember this Hulk. First off, this Hulk is not with the same Hulk character we have now. So Mark Ruffalo took over for this guy. But I remember this movie. I went to the movies to watch it, and it was really dope. Like there was Hulk, and then there was like this guy that wanted to take down Hulk, and he took the steroids or the Hulk thing, and he just got stronger and stronger, and he wanted to take, and like they fought Hulk, and Hulk like ran away, and he was trying to escape for the whole movie, and at the end of the movie, like, he jumps out the plane, right, and then tries to turn into Hulk, but he can't, and then he like falls flat in the ground. Personally, I haven't rewatched the movie in a long time, and I don't know how good it was. But most people don't talk about it. But from what I remember, Permy used to get Hulk at the shop that he rented out. Like, personally, I really like this movie. I don't think it's better than Iron Man. I don't think it's something that I won't show my kids one day. So I'll put it in C for now. These ones might move up. It all depends on the other movies. Next movie, Captain America. Thingamajiggy. So Captain America, the first Avenger. Movie starts off slow, picks up really good, then it slows down again, then it picks up. It's very like but it's quite a good movie in my opinion. Some really good points and some really good things. However, I don't think it's like the best of movies also. Most people, I don't think I even watched Captain America, the first Avenger, because you don't even need to watch it. As long as you watch what's it called, Avengers, and you meet Captain America, then you're perfectly fine. And again, what's it called, Winter Soldier. Like, Winter Soldier is way better. Winter Soldier is like up there. But anyway, for this one, I don't think it's like the worst, but I think it's on. I'll put it on the same level as Hulk for now. Okay, moving on. Did they do Thor? And then they did. Yes, they did. They did. Where the flip is Thor? That's Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Thor 1. Thor 1. Thor 1. What the flip even happened in Thor 1? He loses power, he comes to Earth, he fights that robot thing, his father's asleep, he goes back to Asgard, he fights the ice giant thingamajiggies, and then he breaks the bridge. Not that good. Not that good. I don't remember. I would actually... Would I rewatch it? That's my thing. Would I rewatch this movie? Would I show this movie to people? No. So before we move on there, there's the next Thor movie. This one, Thor Ragnarok. Oh no, not Thor Ragnarok. This Thor movie. This Thor movie is worse than that one, in my opinion. I don't like this one. So I'm gonna put that one there. That means this one can go up a bit. That means all these ones can go higher, because that movie is all two way different ones. I don't even care about like jumping ahead. That's just the truth of the matter. Let me just check this window thing quickly. Oh yeah, let's just zoom it a bit lower so we can see everything. There we go. Okay, so let's go to Avengers. Avengers, one of the best movies. This is a movie that really just captivated the whole why Marvel and Disney is doing this, and they did like a really good job on it. A movie I would show my kids, a movie that you need to watch to understand the whole universe, yes. And personally, better than all these other movies, and I will put it up here. Iron Man is really very close. Okay, after that we had Iron Man 2, where Iron Man fights another Iron Man. Not bad, not the best though. It was very entertaining to watch. I watched it multiple times also. I don't think it's like the best movie. I think it's the same level of the first Thor movie, not as good as that. Wait, is it? Let me think. He's getting the disease, has to work the thing out within him. There's the other guy, so therefore he has to supercharge, find a new way of charging his thing. There's Hammer, the Hammer guy versus the guy with the ropes, but it's not really. It was just like a fun movie to watch. While these ones were way better. Yeah, I'll put him in a C tier. Yeah, okay. Moving on. So after that we had, let's just check quickly, let's just sort this out. We had that one over there. I don't know when Ant-Man came into the show. I know that's all the way down there. Ragnarok, Avengers, Age of Ultron, that one goes over there. Civil War was after Ultron. Black Panther was after that. Guardians of the Galaxy was somewhere around here. I'll put that one over there. Ant-Man, Iron Man 3 was before Civil War. I know that. No, Iron Man 3 was even was it before Age of Ultron or so? I think it was before Age of Ultron. And then Ant-Man and Wasp, all the other movies, Doctor Strange was before Thor Ragnarok. And that one was before that one. Ant-Man was also before that because he was in Civil War. Black Panther came afterwards. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. Okay. This one, best. One of the best movies I've seen. Not just a Marvel movie, but just one of the best movies, like storytelling, just like everything. First off, like Captain America, such a good guy, but then like Hydra just comes and tries to take over everything, and like he has to figure out how he is going to manage this whole society thing that is building, right? How he's going to be part of society and like understand these things, but like Hydra is taking over, and he has to find a way of making life work and get Hydra out of it. But it's like there's so much things, and Bucky comes back, the Winter Soldier comes back, and what drama. I haven't seen much of Marvel like serious, but this was like such an intense show. It's like Civil War and this is like on the kind of the same level, but this was really a good one. Some of the people in my chat are saying overrated, but they are wrong. They don't know. Winter Soldier is one of the best movies. Personally, would I rewatch it again? Yes. This is the best movie. I don't deny it. This movie is trash. This is on the same level as this. Iron Man 3, not even talking about it. The Mandalorian, Tony Stark can't even use his powers. There's fire people. Nothing to do with Iron Man, just to do with Tony Stark. It was a boring movie. Avengers Endgame. I mean Avengers Age of Ultron. This was a good movie. This was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Like, I really enjoyed it. The only thing I don't enjoy about this movie is that the villain that they fought, it didn't feel like anyone was to die besides that first guy that died, but like everything else about the movie was just dope. Besides also, so them not dying and the whole mind thing that they did. Oh snap. Thank you. So yeah, so I just put this, so I put this one over here because I don't care about Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 can stay there. I didn't know my screen was on other thing. But Age of Ultron is really good. Age of Ultron, I might say, is better than the Avengers. However, it's really up here with them. Now I'm thinking of moving these ones down so that these other shows can maybe have a better place, because Age of Ultron was a good movie. And it's something that I would want to show my kids one day, and I need to show my kids one day. This movie is just a really good movie. Like, if I have to select a movie to watch, it will be this. I'm putting that one up there still. Guardians of the Galaxy, I feel it's not as good as Avengers. It's better than all these ones, and I think I'll put it next to Iron Man. Now, the reason I put it next to Iron Man just because of like how fun the thing is, and how awesome Guardians of the Galaxy is. Like, just all the characters, Groot, Drax, Gamora, Rocket. Like, there's so much fun. There's so much. It was such an awesome movie to watch, and you can watch it right now, and it will still be awesome. I would put it on the same level as Avengers Endgame. I mean, just Avengers, sorry. But the main reason I don't put it that high is because for this one reason, the ending of the thing. It was just, the villain was too strong for them, and like they couldn't really fight the villain, and that was kind of the main thing. Some people in my chat are saying that Guardians of the Galaxy should be higher, should maybe be like S tier. But in my eyes, it's on the same level of Iron Man. It might be okay. I think my chat is right. I feel maybe it will be on the same level as Avengers, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's on the top. Ant-Man was just fun to watch. I'll put it on the same level as these ones. I don't really care about showing it to my kids. I don't really care about watching it. I won't like go out my way of rewatching it. A whole movie of some fun things and going bigger and smaller. They could have done it way better, some cool things. But the whole thing is, oh, it's a heist to steal a suit. And that's like the whole movie. And it wasn't that good. Yeah, it wasn't that good. Next one. This is a freaking S tier. Captain America Civil War it came out the same year, same war. It came out the same year as Batman versus Superman, and this was such a good movie. Such a good movie. So much awesome scenes, like so much mind twisting, head bending things, like fighting one another, and it made sense in a certain thing. Besides the purple guy, whatever that guy's name, the guy that was manipulating the Winter Soldier Bucky, that was like the only thing that didn't make sense. But this was a good movie. Like Spider-Man was in here, so much characters, them fighting, there was fun, there was jokes. It was really a good movie, like really good. Yeah, this makes sense. That's trash. Won't watch. Might watch. That's better than that. The origin story. That's way better. These ones are just stops. Yeah, that one's the best. Black Panther. Wakanda forever. Okay, Wakanda forever is let me just figure this out first. So I feel that most of the movie was built up beautifully, right? Like from the beginning, like the whole structuring of the movie, like when the father dies and just take over, he wants to be the new king and has to fight for his land. And like he goes and captures Claw, but then Claw gets killed by Michael B. Jordan, and Michael B. Jordan comes to take over. And it was really good. The only thing I don't like about the movie was the ending of it. Like, it felt too happy. Like, during the movie, Michael B. Jordan was fighting for Black Lives, right? He was fighting for a movement. He wanted there to be a change in the way that Wakanda helped the rest of the world. He wanted to make a difference. And that was not resolved. The only thing that, like, what's it called? The Black Panther guy, the only thing that he did was stop him from helping the other people. And like he opened up like an orphanage or a shelter or something in the one area. But they did start helping the rest of the world, but it's not exactly what Michael B. Jordan was trying to do. And then the fight scene at the end wasn't that dope or so. There was so much they could have done so much more with him, but at the same time it was a really good movie, and I'll put it as A. I could go higher, but I feel that's the perfect place for the movie. Michael B. Jordan could get higher. Okay, we're almost done. A few more. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is the same level as Iron Man. Now, you'll be like, what the flip? How can you put Doctor Strange? Doctor Strange was a really good movie. It was the exact same thing as Iron Man. All building the universe. Now, you see, a lot of these things were kind of the same, right? Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Thor, kind of Captain America. But the thing about these two was they had the power, right? They had everything they wanted. They lost it. They had to find a way of getting their things back. They found a way of getting their powers back in a different way. They had to fight someone that was close to them. And then they had to go against what they saw in the world, and had to stand for something right. And these two movies are on the same. The ending of this one is funny and conclusional, just like, okay, a conclusion, just reverse time, that's fine. Iron Man's one, it's still the ending still ruined. It's like They could have done more. Like that last fight scene between him and his stepfather or something was not the best. They could have done so much more with that, and that's why I won't move this one up any higher. I don't actually know about this movie. I don't think it's on the same level as these ones. There were just certain things about this movie. I put it as C. I won't mind watching the movie again, right? Captain Marvel, right? I won't mind rewatching Captain Marvel. The only thing why I don't fully enjoy or put Captain Marvel in the same level as them is because like there's not much depth of a character or explaining a character, like where powers come from and why she does what she does. It's just she has the powers, she just does what she does because she can, and there's not much this is who she is and I'm gonna do this with my powers because of who I am. It's just kind of I have the powers and I get to do what I want. And do what you want in a movie is not the best. We like storyline. John Wick. If I had to put John Wick somewhere, John Wick would be up here. Like all three of his movies would be A and a S tier. That's how good John Wick is. Better than most of these other movies. John Wick is really good, and you see John Wick has depth, it has emotion, and it has the action scenes also of it. That's why John Wick can be so strong. Oh my goodness, this movie. Oh, where the flip do I put this? Where the flip do I put Thor Ragnarok? This was one of the best movies. It's like so funny, so serious, so like finding out the type of character you are. Like there's so much about this movie that just like worked. And it's a movie I can watch. Oh, I'm putting it S. This is definitely S tier. Thor Ragnarok is amazing. It's one of like, if they can make another Thor Ragnarok, if the next Thor movie or even Guardians of the Galaxy, if they can make a movie like this, if they can make a movie similar to this thing, then they got a winner. Because this was so brilliant. Everything about it, from beginning to end. It starts off with Thor hanging in that fire thing, and he's just swinging there, and he's making jokes and everything, trying to find a way of stopping Ragnarok. And it's like it just continues. It's like non-stop moving, non-stop progression, non-stop. The show keeps moving. You keeps driving you and pushing you forward. Thor Ragnarok is one of the best movies. It's up here with these. I would show all these four to my kids. These ones I also show to my kids. These ones I'll be like, kid, you want to watch? These ones down here, I agree with. I think my list is good for myself at the moment. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It starts off with Groot dancing. They get attacked by the thing that the golden people, right? Then they see the father, and they go like try to teleport or transport, and they find the father's planet. And the father tried to take over, and then they burst the golden people again. I don't think it's the best. I feel it's maybe the same level. Okay, this is my thing now. Which Guardians would I rewatch? Would I rewatch this Guardians or rewatch this Guardians? I think it's the same. Like I think they're not higher than one another. I think they're very the same. Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming with the Falcon. The thing about this movie, you know, why I'll put it here is like the trailer for this movie or the trailers for this movie spoil this movie to the max. It's a good Spider-Man movie, right? Just to bold Spider-Man and get him into his role. But I don't think it's like the best movie. I wouldn't put it down here. It's better than these ones. I don't even want to put it here. I want to put it in between these two. But Spider-Man Homecoming was a good movie. It was like really fun to watch. Just like the whole storytelling, versing Falcon, figuring out his powers, figuring out his suit, and everything that just came with it was really a well-developed thingamajig. It was really good. Ant-Man. Oh wait. This one came after that one. Came like that, yeah. Okay. Ant-Man and Wasp is higher than... No, Ant-Man and Wasp, he goes bigger, he goes smaller. It's just a fun storyline. Ghost Lady. It's not... Is it on the first Thor side? Nah. Ant-Man movies hasn't increased at all. It's kind of the same quality, the same thing we're expecting. It's like we go to the movies to watch it because it's a Marvel movie. Or if it was any other movie, we would actually have gone to watch it. But it's not up there. I remember that like in this movie, the girl has the powers to shrink, and they're trying to... I don't actually can't remember what the storyline was for this movie. That's the thing. I went to watch it at the movies. I remember there's that ghost girl that was fighting the girl that could pass through walls and stuff, and at the end she joined the good side, I think. Yeah, it wasn't that dope of a movie. This Ant-Man and Wasp is very similar. There was like a bad guy, and this fought the bad guy. The end. Avengers Infinity War, that is first. Avengers Endgame, that is first. Spider-Man Far From Home, distinctly. Yo, I don't think it's up there. It was. No, that was a good movie. So all three. So the reason why I put all three up here, right? The reason I put Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man up here. Of course, Avengers Infinity War was a good movie. Like, from start to finish, there was like this whole thing of Thanos is coming, Thanos is fighting, he's bringing his soldiers. Like, they want stones, they gotta get the stones. No matter where you go, Thanos won every single thing you went to. Thanos was the main person of the storyline, and Thanos was just beating up everybody. He was just better than anybody, and no one could stop Thanos and Thanos' team. And even if they did, Thanos still won at the end. Like, there was so much character development, there's so much new things about the show, so much people meeting up. Like, this was after Civil War or so therefore they came together in this movie or so there was so much things added on to the movie. And then of course, what's it called, Avengers Endgame was the perfect conclusion to everything. Like, where can I find a fault in the movie besides the old Thanos coming? I mean, the Thanos from the past being the new villain. That's like the only thing they wanted a Thanos, so they just brought the Thanos from the past. That's like the only thing that it's down about the movie, but it's really a good movie. I have no complaints really about either one of these three. And Spider-Man Far From Home, for most of the movie, we're like, yo, Spider-Man fighting this wind thing, Spider-Man fighting this lava thing. He can't do anything about it. And then you find out, holy crap, the good guy's a bad guy. What the flip? I didn't even see it coming. The only jump thing is how he finds out. It's like, oh, you just found this thing that shows the lightning. Oh snap, he's a bad guy. But the cool thing about this movie also is that the bad guy had no powers. It was just about the character that he was made him a bad guy. And something I learned from Fomento, that if you write your character well and you show him doing the things that he said he's going to do, it makes him more scary and more real as a character. And that's why I'll put those three up there. So if we look at my MCU 23 movies, we have Thor, whatever, the second Thor, whatever movie that was. We have Iron Man 3. We have Iron Man 2. We have Iron Man 2 was good, but it's not better than those. We have Thor 1. Thor 1 sucked. We have Hulk. I don't like it when when you make me angry. We have Captain America in C tier. Captain America, Ant-Man, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and Wasp. Um, then in B tier we have Iron Man 1, beautiful movie. It was a brilliant start. Doctor Strange, brilliant movie. Spider-Man Homecoming, brilliant. I would want to put it lower. I don't think it's on the same level as those two. But I don't. It's not on the same level as that either. Then in A tier of the first Avengers, both Guardians of the Galaxy and Black Panther, really good movies. Movies that you can rewatch multiple times, but movies that you can rewatch and just is quality movies, not for being in Marvel or in the Marvel universe, just because the quality movies. Avengers, Ultron, Avengers. I mean, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Civil War, Ragnarok, Avengers, Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man: Far From Home. These are the movies that are life, that make up so much. And if you disagree with me, that's your opinion, but I know I'm right. And there's nothing you can say that is gonna make me think I'm wrong. My suggestions are right, and these are my 23 MCU movies, and these are the orders. So what do you think about it? What do you guys think about my selection?